starting well. Hi everyone. Today we're talking about some books I want to read this summer. Because it's summer. Yeah. Surprise. Not really. Time has passed. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not going to be spending the entire summer in this house, in this room. So, I have a list of currently, I'm pretty sure, 21 books that I want to read before I go to a job. A summer camp, in fact. I'm going to try to read 21 books. And the thing is, the summer camp starts... How many days in May? I don't want to edit this video. I'm too lazy, so I guess you'll see me do it on the fly. 30 days is September, April, June. So it's 31. Today is the 14th or 13th. It's the 14th. If it's after midnight. Family said like 11:40 or something. So 17 more days. Carry the one. So I have about 25-ish days until I'm leaving. So yeah, a book per day, give or take. So cool. Let's hurry up. I'm filming this tonight so I don't procrastinate filming it. And I think filming this video will hopefully motivate me to actually read the books. No promises though, because there are definitely probably books on here that I said I'd read. They were like top priority for this year. Check out that video. I will be linking. That'll be my only editing. But yeah, anyways, these are the books, no particular order. Yeah. I guess I'll start with the ones that I am reading currently. So yes, a particular order. I just thought of another one. Now it's 22. I'm reading lots of books, kind of. Okay. I just started this today. I Am Malala by Malala Yousafzai and Christiana Lamb. I started this book for a class, Women, Gender, and Violence, but now I actually want to read it. It's only like 10 hours on audiobook. It's good so far. Interesting so far. I really got to focus on it though, because I keep sleeping while reading it. It's not a sign indicator of the book. It's an indicator of me just being tired when I start listening to it. Bad choice on my end. So yeah, that's one of the books. Another book that I'm currently reading is Letting Go: The Pathway to Surrender by David R. Hawkins. I started this book, never finished it. I was enjoying it. I was implementing the things I learned from it, and then I just stopped because school. But I gotta get back on that book. I'm gonna have to buy it because my loan from the library expired, unfortunately. And another book that I'm reading right now is Not That Bad: Dispatches from Rape Culture, edited by Roxane Gay. Where's that one? Later in the video, I have like physical copies of some of the books. I know I do have physical copies. Yeah, there it is. I've been enjoying this. I'll talk about it more in depth once I finish it. Maybe I'll just do like maybe the next video will just be books I read this summer, which is, I'm laughing because that's such a long time away, relatively speaking, but yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's a book of essays. I am definitely enjoying more of the essays, or pieces, more than others. Okay. Those are all the books I'm reading currently. I also have The Spectacular now. It's the only one I don't know the author of. I'm pretty sure, like, instinctively. But I recently watched the movie of this. This is my second time watching the movie, but I want to read the book and see how it compares. Because why not? Why not? Oops, sorry. Okay. I just thought of another book. 23. Okay. A Tale of Magic by Chris Colfer, as well as A Tale of Witchcraft and A Tale of Sorcery. These are the 3 books in the Tale of series. This is the prequel series to my favorite book series of all time, Land of Stories. I've read this book. I haven't read these 2. So yeah, there's a time when I had Chris Colfer's signature. I ordered it with A Tale of Witchcraft. I don't know where that went. It was just a piece. It was weird. It was like a piece of paper with his signature specifically. I don't know where that went, but yeah. Gotta get those done, especially since last summer I read The Land of Stories. Or I'd like to. I also want to read The Kite by Khaled Hosseini. I've read this before. I actually think I made a video about it. However, I haven't read it in a while, and that is the reason why I want to reread that, as along with just like wanting to and kind of reading stories. I also want to read another book by him, which I haven't read, called A Thousand Splendid Suns. A cousin of mine recommended this. I've had it in my possession before she recommended it, but still, yeah, I would like to read that. Another book I want to read is Backfield Boys by John Feinstein, another book that I've read before. I got the advanced reader's copy, pretty cool. I've read it once, can barely remember. I know it's about race, or racism, and or both, I believe. Okay, Dream Count by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. You see these sprayed edges? I don't think that made me sprayed, but that was definitely a reason why I wanted to get it. Also, the sticker, even if it says 100, if it says 0% off, if there's a sticker, that's gonna entice me. Yeah, I read Americana by her earlier this year, and I want to read more of her books. I actually recently got another one of her books because of my aunt. Thank you. Her son may be watching this video right now. Hello, if you are. You may not be. Neither here or there. Another book I want to read is Walden by Henry David Thoreau. I think this was the book that was on my first books I want to read, or books I need to read this year. That's an I'm sure. Another book that I had to fit in the back of my backpack. I was traveling today. There wasn't any space for it. Well, there was, but it was in the suitcase and it was overweight. The suitcase was overweight, so I had to put it in my backpack. Mind you, I had like 6 other books in there. Anyways, A Girl's a Half-Formed Thing by Elmer McBride. McBride. There honestly isn't a rush for this one. I probably could have just kept it and not brought it home, but too late now. I don't really know what this is about. I just love the title. So, yeah. I'm at the point in my life where, like, I don't want to have so much. And I want to give what I have a try. And if I don't like it, it's getting the boot. I can donate it. I have this now annual tradition where I break up with books. I have a playlist, books I'm breaking up with. This will be my 3rd annual time when I make it this year. But I just talk about books that I'm donating because I don't want them anymore, and I explain why. It's kind of a highlight on my channel, one of my favorite videos to film, so even though I've only done it twice. Okay. I wrote a book here with the question mark. Thinking about it now, I definitely do not have this book, and I'm not gonna like find it online. So next that book. So we have 22 now. Begging pardon, request. A book that I want to read. One of the many, as you know. Where is it? I know I have it. I just don't have it with me at this time. Oh, I just thought of another book. Okay. The next like 7 or so books are Shakespeare. So we have 23, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't matter the number. But yeah, they're all Shakespeare books. I want to read Sonnets, Macbeth, Sonnets. It doesn't matter the order. Romeo and Juliet, Midsummer's Night Dream, Twelfth Night, Macbeth. I have Much Ado About Nothing. I have Sonnets. I don't know where Sonnets is right now. Much Ado About Nothing is on my favorite book list, which after I read, maybe it'll leave that. But yeah, I just want to read lots of Shakespeare. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the number. Let me stop keeping track. But I need to write it down so I can remember that I want to read it. Okay. So yeah, why now? I've been wanting to make this video for a while, reading Shakespeare books, preferably 7. I just haven't. Also, I semi-recently watched Hamnet, the movie, which won Jessie Buckley Oscar. The Oscar for Best Actress. Pretty cool. Yeah, I just wanted to get more into Shakespeare. I actually watched Twelfth Night recently, and I didn't understand a thing. And that scared me, because I was in a Shakespeare play in my past. I was in Much Ado About Nothing, so yeah. Gotta get more. I was gonna say modern, but he's old, very old. Okay. Another book is You Sound Like a White Girl by I don't know this author. Jalissa Ars. This was for a class I was thinking of taking called Latino Sociology. I didn't end up taking it, but I do want to read it. The subtitle is The Case for Rejecting Assimilation. Very interested in that. And then this book, Will Make You Kinder, by Henry James Garrett. Yep. Got this for Christmas a few years ago. I've read it before, but I want to read it again and see if it'll make me kinder. Excuse me. Honestly, some of these books are kind of in anticipation for the summer camp because I'll be working with kids. Yeah, I feel like I need to go in with a certain mindset. That is not my current one. So yeah. And then the last book that I have on here is The Handmaiden by Frida McFadden. The only reason why I want to read that book is because earlier today, or yesterday, depending if it's after 12, I watched the movie on the plane. With Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried. So I want to see how the book compares to the movie. And those are all the books those are some of the books that I want to read this summer. Those are some of the books that I want to read while I'm at home this summer. After the summer camp, I am coming back home. So maybe I can just try to finish these books in the time that I'm home, not necessarily the first block of time that I'm home, if that makes sense. Sorry I haven't filmed, but also not really. I haven't felt passion for this YouTube channel for a while, and I don't want to force myself to do it. So that's why I'm doing it more randomly. But I hope you don't mind. Probably do. You may have to find another place or an additional place for if you want more frequent uploads. Okay, I'm so real with you all. Bye.